Hello everyone and welcome back to another massive chess game from the history of chess from 1903. And in this chess game we have Harry Nelson Pillsbury with the white pieces and his opponent is Heinrich Wolf. This is a massive chess game from the chess history, so let's see what happened in this chess game. Heinrich Wolf was one of the leading chess players at the time, and Harry Nelson Pillsbury is probably one of the most talented chess players of all times, or maybe the most talented chess player in his era. So Pillsbury starts the game with pushing the d pawn, d5, we have c4, Queen's Gambit declined, developing the knights, bishop to g5, developing the knights, and then castling, rook over, b6, c takes on d5, e takes on d5, knight in, and then Pillsbury pushed the pawn, and this is the stonewall setup by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. After Pillsbury, it became popular, so Pillsbury was the first player who used this setup, and with Pillsbury it became a novelty. a6, developing the bishop, pushing the pawn, and also Pillsbury castled, pushing the pawn, bishop in, pushing the pawn, and then lifting the rook up, rook over, rook to h3 by Pillsbury, and now targeting the h-pawn. So black can capture the knight on d7 and then capture the knight on f6 and then attacking on h7. So you can see that incredibly all of the pieces of Harry Nelson Pillsbury, especially this knight and these two bishops, are looking extremely active, and also this rook. So this is a mega active position for Harry Nelson Pillsbury. Pushing the g-pawn and then defending the bishop. Pillsbury is not in a rush, so this is also defending on h7. Knight takes on e5. F takes on e5, defending the knight, exchanging the bishops, and then queen in, knight back for the extra defense on h7. So black is passive and white is much more active. Rook over, queen up, and then queen in by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. b4, knight to a4. So you can't capture the knight with the queen, because if capturing the knight with the queen, then capturing the rook is a possibility. So queen to c7 happened. In this position, Pillsbury is threatening to play knight to b6 maybe, forking the queen and the rook. So defending, but this time this knight has a perfect spot, knight to c5. Well, in this position you might ask what happens if rook to a6, what happens then in this position? Can you see the best move for white? So it looks like black is attacking the queen and at the same time attacking the knight with the queen. What would you do in this position if you had the white pieces? It looks like white is going to lose a material. Then white has this very simple prophylactic move, queen goes back, and if capturing the knight, then queen takes on f7. Check, king over, and then capturing the bishop, and white is easily winning in this position. Also, I can see that white is threatening checkmate after capturing the knight with the rook. Only defender of the checkmate threat is the knight. So defending this position is almost impossible. If blocking with the knight, you can't block with the knight, of course capturing the rook. So this is a losing position. This is why not capturing the knight. Queen over, but then knight to c5, defending the bishop, and then rook up by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. a5, rook up, rook over. What would you do in this position? This is one of the most critical moments of this chess game, and Harry Nelson Pillsbury played a killer move, and after that move, black is in big trouble. So let me give you a couple of seconds. Even according to the computer chess engine, Pillsbury played the best move. Computer engine agrees with Harry Nelson Pillsbury. So when there was no computers, when there was no technology, Pillsbury didn't miss the best move. Let me give you a couple of seconds. If you need, you can also pause the video and try to guess the smashing, crushing, slashing and dashing move of Harry Nelson Pillsbury. What would you do? Okay, I'm going to show the move. So the move is bishop takes on g6. What a shot by Pillsbury. We have rook to b6, not capturing the bishop. Pillsbury made a deep calculation, but actually it's pretty simple. If f takes on g6, capturing the knight, checkmate. If capturing like this, then queen to h8 or rook to h8, checkmate. So you might ask, what happens if capturing the bishop with the knight? Then can you see the best move in this position for white? Let me give you 3 seconds to pause the video if you need. It looks like black is just holding his ground, but that's only an illusion for the petzers. The move is rook takes on g6, that's check. And if capturing like this is checkmate. And if capturing like this, then rook to h4, the same story again. Rook to h8 or queen to h8 is going to be checkmate. So a random move and then checkmate. Fantastic and incredible. Okay, so bishop takes on g6 was a bone-crushing attack by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. This is why we have rook to b6, and can you guess the next move of Pillsbury once again? It looks like white is in trouble. Well, Pillsbury captured the rook. Queen takes on b6. What a shot by Pillsbury. And Heinrich Wolf didn't capture the queen. Knight takes on g6. If queen takes on b6, now can you see the idea of Pillsbury? Then bishop takes on h7. Knight takes on h7. And this is a discovery attack to the queen. Rook takes on b6, and this is losing for black. White has the exchange. Also white has 2 extra pawns, so this is losing for black. So let's take it back in this position. Let's take it back to here. Once again, let's watch this beauty, this smashing, attacking beauty by Pillsbury. Bishop takes on g6, rook down, queen takes on b6, and knight takes on g6. Because of the reason that you know. And then queen to f6 by Pillsbury, rook to e8. Well, in this position you might ask what happens. Actually, I also don't know why Heinrich Wolf played rook to e8. Knight takes on f4. Then simply e takes on f4 and rook is going down, and then checkmating the king is the idea. So if a random move, then rook down. Let's say pushing the pawn again, then queen to g5. If king to h8, how to defend the checkmate threat. Also, if you push the pawn, queen to f8 is going to be checkmate. There is no defense. And if in this position, if king to f8, then rook takes on h7. And how to defend the checkmate threat. There is no defense. So after e takes on f4, you might ask what happens if pushing the pawn. Let's make a small calculation. Then rook goes back and rook is coming, so escaping. No, this is not working because of queen to h8, of course checkmate is coming. So let's say moving. Actually, as you can see, there is no sensible defense. And pushing the pawn. If black pushes the pawn, again there is only one move left. Then checking the king. And king down, pushing the pawn, this is going to be check. So as you can see, this is also losing, this is checkmate. So there is no sensible defense. Defending is not that easy at all in this position. So okay, I don't see any defense in this position. Maybe this move comes to mind. Then pushing the pawn. If black pushes the pawn, then rook check, king over, queen check, king down, pushing the pawn, king up, and then queen takes rook is the idea. And then checkmate. Black is getting checkmated again, and what a beautiful combination. So there is no sensible defense. Pillsbury sees everything. But rook goes up. So as you can see, even capturing the rook with the knight is not going to work, and black is losing. Rook down, Pillsbury is defending the rook. Bishop in, queen down, king over, and then queen to h5 by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. How to defend on h7. So knight goes back, defending, which is the only defense, and then knight takes bishop, simplifying the game. Rook takes on e6, rook takes on e6, and Heinrich Wolf resigned. What a game by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. So let me show you the possible continuation. If f takes on e6, of course capturing the knight with the rook is all over. If knight takes, then rook takes on f7. Queen takes, and this is all over. If c3, check, check, and white can easily defend. So this is also check. After moving the king, you can take the pawn and bring the queen on c6 in the style of a chess patzer. You will never, black is never going to promote this pawn to a queen. So you can count on that. So thank you very much for watching. What a chess game by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. And his opponent was not a chess patzer. His opponent was pretty strong, and he just simply toyed with his opponent. An incredibly active position. He created that active position, and from beginning to the end, he tortured his opponent. He attacked his opponent. Wow, what a game by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. So take care and bye bye.